Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karnauskas, and I want to thank you for joining us on this Friday, December 9th. We have an informative show for you today on location. First, we'll be at the Big Brothers Big Sisters office of Southern Minnesota, and we're going to meet some of the 12 kids for Christmas. And then later on, we'll be on the Nels Thompson farm to hear all about the Christmas bird count. It's Friday, and it's that day when we recognize our sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show. The Owatonna Today Show thanks the following sponsors of this program. Our premier sponsors are City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Owatonna Public Utilities. Our primary sponsors are Amy Swain Hearing Centers, Anytime Fitness, Fairway Foods, Little Theater of Owatonna, Owatonna Foundation, United Way of Steele County. Our interlude sponsors, Bremer Bank, Brenda Bednar Mortgage Office, Cedar Valley Services, Glenn Mager and Michael Mager of the Brickmaker Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Carlson, Branstead and Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care, Owatonna Area Business and Development Center, Steele County Historical Society, Steele County Transitional Housing, the Third Hand Video Productions, Tri-M Graphics, and TPS Insurance. We hope you will support these fine Owatonna businesses that support the Owatonna Today Show. Please say thanks to them as you see them out and about. The Owatonna Today Show is able to continue because of their sponsorship. And we are always looking for more sponsors. So if you are a business and you would like more information about becoming a sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show, please contact our producer, Leanne Alt, at 390-5751. She would love to hear from you. Well, we'll take a break to hear a message from our sponsors, and then we'll see you over at Big Brothers and Big Sisters on location. So please stay with us.
Advancing the common good means creating opportunities for a better life for all.
United Way is focused on building blocks for a better life, a stable income, good education, and access to health care.
Our goal is to create long-lasting changes by addressing the underlying causes of problems.
Living united means being a part of the change and taking action.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Greetings from the Steele County Historical Society. We invite you to visit us and enjoy your county's history at the History Center and Village of Yesteryear. Check our website for current exhibits and monthly programs.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. And we're on location at the Big Brothers Big Sisters office of Southern Minnesota. And I'm here visiting with Michelle Redmond. And also, we're going to be meeting some potential little brothers and sisters. I have here Logan, Kwan, Serenity, and Derivian. And you'll get to meet them and talk with them a little later. First, Michelle, let's talk with you a little bit. Your campaign right now is 12 Children for Christmas, correct?
12 Kids of Christmas, correct.
All righty. So why don't you explain to our viewers what that's all about?
Well, the 12 Days of Christmas has been going on for many years. And this is something that we partner with local radio, newspapers, and television stations to get at the word that there are kids waiting for a big brother or a big sister, and what a great gift at Christmas would be the gift of mentoring. So we select 12 children from our waiting list. Our waiting list is currently 153 children, and we pick 12 kids to highlight for our 12 Days of Christmas, our 12 Kids of Christmas. And then we just want the community to know how great these kids are, how fun and how exciting it would be to be matched with one of them.
Tell the audience that's with us today what that involves. You say you have
153 children waiting right now.
But how many of you served?
As of today, we have served 508 children from our 4-county area. And we were supposed to serve, we set a goal every year, and our goal this year was 493. And already, being the 1st of December, we have served 508, and we'll probably by the end of the year serve over 525 children. So even though we have served more, our wait list keeps growing due to the fact that the more children we serve, the more children then are
available to come.
Yeah, are enrolled in our program because they see what a great program it is.
So there's a waiting list. Is there a wait to be on the waiting list?
No.
Okay.
We enroll children once they come to us, usually through the schools, and we enroll them right away and put them on the wait list. And just a lot of people think that the first volunteer that comes to the door, we take them with the person that is the child that's been waiting the longest, and that is not true. Some children can wait a month, some children can wait a few years. We want to match each child with the perfect big brother or big sister for them, because once they're matched, we want that match to last all the way through high school.
And we're talking about the 12 Kids for Christmas. Explain how somebody watching in the community could make a gift of the Big Brothers, Big Sisters, both maybe fiscally, financially, or with their time.
Sure. Well, every year when people see the 12 Children of Christmas, either in the newspaper or hear about it on the radio or now on TV, thank you so much, we always get people that will call up and say, oh, I want to be matched. I want that one to be my little sister or that one to be my little brother. I saw them in the newspaper and it seems just right. Well, we definitely take that into consideration, and we go through enrollment with the big, and if that big lines up to be the perfect match for that little, hey, we got a new match. But sometimes once we go through the program, in the whole interview process, we find out that might not be the right fit for them, and we do that. So we do get bigs every year from this campaign, but also, importantly, donations. It is the end of the year. It is that time to get your last donations in for the year for tax purposes also. And with serving more children than we had planned or budgeted for, we definitely need those end of year donations. And we would gratefully appreciate any of that. If anybody thought of, I don't know what to get that person for Christmas, how about give that person a donation to Big Brothers Big Sisters in their name? Give the gift of mentoring, because that is a gift to our community by changing a child's life forever.
So the need is endless.
The need is endless. Like I said, the more children we serve, the more children get on our wait list. So it's not like, oh yeah, we served them, we're done, we're all, no more kids to serve. Children, there's more children to serve always.
Having the responsibility of this program, do you find it rewarding?
Oh my goodness, it is so rewarding. Not often do I get 4 wonderful children to sit in my office. This is so much fun. But to see their smiles and to see how much they develop and grow through having a big brother or big sister, the rewards are endless. And it is, I don't consider it a job. I consider this is my passion. I love to do this, and I love to hear the stories of the kids. It is just absolutely wonderful.
So let's meet some of these wonderful young people, shall we? I have here, and your name is?
Logan.
Okay, Logan, and tell us, if you could have one wish, what would it be?
To have a big brother.
And why is that, Logan?
Because I don't have one.
And what do you see yourself doing with a big brother?
Baking.
Oh, and what do you like to bake?
Cookies.
Wow, all right. And what makes you really happy?
Playing at the library.
Okay, and if you could have one wish, what makes you so or tell us what makes you so special?
Gonna have a big brother.
Okay, how about we have Juan come down here now, and come join me here, sir. So what makes you special, Juan? All right, let me ask you
How
this.
about basketball?
Why do you want a big brother? And why would you like one? Okay, and what are you good at? What are you good at that you would enjoy doing with a big brother?
Playing football.
All right, what position do you like to play?
Quarterback.
All right. What makes you happy?
Spending time with them.
Okay, all righty. And what is your wish for Christmas?
To get a tablet.
A what?
A tablet.
Okay, well, that's good. Okay, well, thank you. Let's have you rotate, and let's get Serenity down here. Hi, Serenity. You've been quiet today and smiling. What makes you happy?
Jokes.
All righty, jokes. Knock, knock jokes? Okay. And if you could have one wish, what would that be?
Having candy and toys raining down.
Oh, raining down all about. Okay. Why do you want a big sister?
Because I want another one.
Oh, and what would you do with your big sister?
Bake brownies, cookies.
Alrighty, and what would be your Christmas wish?
Having a lot of hatchables.
What are hatchables?
It's kind of seeing what starts as an egg, and when it hatches open, you teach it how to do the stuff.
Okay, well, great. Well, it was nice meeting you. We'll have you step down, and we'll have Derivian come down here. Hi there, Derivian.
Hello.
Boy, look at that smile. What makes you happy?
Having a big sister.
A big sister or a big brother?
Big sister.
A big sister. He wants a big sister.
You want a big sister. Now, why do you want a big sister?
Because
Okay, all
I
right.
get to do more things with her.
All right, well, what makes you special?
Family.
Okay, special, and I'll tell you, your smile's pretty special. If you could have one wish, what would that be?
Have an air hockey table.
Oh, that's my favorite game. I love air hockey. Do you get to play it often?
I don't get to play it at all because I don't have it.
Okay, great. All right. Well, what makes you want to have an air hockey table?
Because I get to play with it with my big sister.
Okay. What's one of the other things you do with a big sister?
Go to the bowling alley and bowl.
Okay, great. Well, we wish you all a Merry, Merry Christmas. And thank you, Michelle, for having us here today
Well,
and
thank you.
meeting these fine young people. Well, say, I want a big sister or big brother, and we will take a break and hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us.
Hi, this is Eric with the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center. A heated swimming pool, sauna, running track, cardio room, basketball court, weight room, and 6 tennis courts are among the amenities you can enjoy at our facility. We have a variety of membership packages available to meet the needs of everyone, or you can simply drop in for the day. Stop out today and take advantage of all we have to offer. West Hills Tennis and Fitness, encouraging and promoting a healthy lifestyle.
Hello, I'm Glenn Mager.
And I'm Michael Mager with the Brick Mager Funeral Home and the Medford Funeral Home. At Brick Mager, we are privileged to have served the families of Steele County community for 118 years.
Whether you choose traditional burial or cremation, we promise the tribute your loved one deserves with the peace of mind that you require.
We are proud to be part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, president of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We're on location at the Nels Thompson Farm, just south of Owatonna, and we're here visiting and talking about the Christmas bird count. And I would like to introduce to you Nels Thompson.
Hi.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I appreciate having you here.
Okay. And then to my right, I'm here with Daryl Hill, who's also very involved with the Christmas bird count. Welcome, and thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's fun. You'll enjoy it.
Okay, great. So let's talk about the Christmas bird count. What is it, Daryl?
Christmas bird count was started 117 years ago, and it was when they out east they would have a day that everybody would go out and they would shoot as many hawks as they can, and they bring them in. And so some people thought this is not right, and so they said let's go out and count them. And now they've been counting them, and it's counting now over South America, North America, Central America, just counting the birds.
Okay, so that's how it got started.
That's how it got started.
All over the world,
Yep,
so to speak.
that's correct.
And how did it get started here in the Owatonna area?
Well, 45 years ago, this is our 45th year, and that we're doing it, and we do get people from town and from out of town too, and we count the birds in a 15-mile diameter circle with Havana as the center point. Then we have people counting at their feeders, and that's what I would like to mention, that if you're in Owatonna or close to Havana and can count birds at your home, that would be what we would like to do. And if you're interested, contact me, and I'll work with you on how to do that.
Well, I'm going to visit with Nels here for a minute as well. Nels, how did you become interested in birding?
Oh my, I was just a little fella at that time, back in the 40s, and lived in town and just kind of got a kick out of it, just sort of an automatic or a natural thing for me to be interested in birds. I pretty much grew up in the woods or along Lake Michigan, and there were a lot of birds to see in those days. There aren't so many now, but it was easy to fall in love with them back then.
How many species of birds do you see throughout the year from your feeders?
Well, from the feeders, I would guess could be up to 50 species. Not always at the feeders. They might fly through or along the river, but it's not hard to do that right from the house here.
For those that are watching that may want to become involved in bird feeding, what are the two ways that, or bird watching, what are the two ways that you count the birds here?
Well, for the Christmas count, we have people who watch their own feeders and report to Daryl at the end of the day. And then there are those of us who go out in the field. And the circle that Daryl described is divided into quadrants. And the quadrant that I happen to use is the one in the northeast of Owatonna. It includes Rice Lake Park, and it includes the nice marshland north of Rice Lake Park, which of course all frozen when we're doing that, but still they have birds that hang out in that area in the winter, and so that's what we're after.
Tell her what you saw there last year.
Yeah, last year I don't remember the numbers of all of the things we saw there. I think our personal count for our quadrant was on the order of 25 or so. Mm-hmm. But the thing that kind of set us back was we found not one but 3 short-eared owls, which are rarely seen in the area. And I mentioned before that marshy area north of Rice Lake Park. There they were. We saw them toward the end of the day, and which is kind of the time they become active. So that part of it was sort of right on schedule. And they hung around for a while, so a lot of important people from the state and elsewhere got a chance to see them and record them.
Daryl, I would like to ask you, why is it important that you do a Christmas bird count?
Well, what it does is if you have these count areas like ours, in Minnesota we have 65 counts that will be in Minnesota. Then they have them out all over the United States, South America. And if everybody counts it at approximately the same time around Christmas, you can tell what's the bird population from South America to North America. And you can tell whether the species are going down, if global warming is making a factor. So it's a great scientific project.
You mentioned global warming. How does the weather affect our bird count?
Well, not weather, but, well, weather does. What we get good counts here if we have more people counting, so people are welcome. But also we get larger numbers in Owatonna if Lake Colmeyer does not freeze over, because then we can get thousands of ducks and geese there, and it makes our number go up. Our average number, last year we saw 4,379 individual birds and 45 different species.
Wow. Could you please share what some of those species were?
Oh, well, Nelson has a...
Well, we've got quite a list here.
You have your picture there?
Well, here. Yeah, I can do that for you.
Alrighty. Yeah.
This is the
thing.
classic display of the birds that we might likely see in this area at feeder counts. Many of these wouldn't show up in the field counts, but they do show up at feeder counts. And some are common and some are not so common. And the thing that most people probably don't understand is that the birds you see in the wintertime are usually not the ones you see in the summer. The ones you did see in the summer have moved out. And then some that were in the summer, like goldfinches, have changed colors. And so they're going to look a little drabber than they typically do. The males don't look that dashing yellow color that they typically do in the summer. But we count birds here every other weekend for Cornell. And we commonly get about 13 species at the feeders. And sometimes a little more. And lately, sometimes less. So the last few weeks have been kind of stinky. We haven't seen much at all in the way of cardinals and a few others that are otherwise common.
Explain, you referred to Cornell. Explain to maybe someone who's interested in getting started, what is the Cornell?
Well, Cornell University is in New York, Ithaca, New York, and they have a laboratory of ornithology which pretty much compiles all the birds, not only just pictures and so on, but even the sounds that they make for the whole world. It's a pretty amazing place. And then they're kind of responsible in a sense for the Audubon count. And there's another one that comes out in February called the Great Backyard Bird Count. And some of the spring counts that are done, they all kind of funnel through Cornell somehow. So there's one common database for all this information.
Okay. Would you explain to us, and you've got this chart from there, which is nice,
I did,
and
yeah.
it shows all the birds and in their colors as well. Why don't you explain to our viewers and how you set up your bird feeding area here just quickly? Was there science behind the way you laid out your bushes and your feeders?
Well, I don't know about science. Some of it's just kind of, let's try this. But yeah, I do have some bushes near the feeders with the birds always like to scamper back and forth from the bushes to the feed. And so yeah, I've got some cranberry bushes nearby.
Okay.
And 3 or 4 different styles of feeders out there. And so it goes. Anybody who just wants to start, the easiest way is just find some kind of a platform, even an old pie pan, pound it onto a stake. And you can keep feeding regularly will attract birds.
So it doesn't take a lot. Daryl, explain the difference between a bird watcher and a birder.
Well, a birder would be one who's really into it and spends a lot of time. A bird watcher is what we're looking for now for our Christmas bird count, the ones who just kind of happen to enjoy it. Okay. And last year, as an example, we had 76 people in Owatonna who participated last year. And that's pretty good, but the highest number that we've had is 89. And I certainly like to beat that number. If we can get, the more people we get, the better off it would be.
Okay. So if they were interested in becoming involved in bird watching, what do they need to do? And if they wanted to be a part of the Christmas program, what should they do? Or the Christmas watch?
The Christmas bird count, yes. Contact me. If you would contact me at 451-5073 and let me know if you're interested. Okay. If you're doing a feeder count, then I can help you how to do it and how to count them so you don't count the same bird twice. If you want to go out and see them on the field, drive in the country, well, then we'll put you on a team, and then you can see how we count them. And so it depends on if you want to go or help.
What would you say for those that are on the sidelines here and they're saying, they're apprehensive about getting involved. It's not really a bird watching group, but they don't want to take away from somebody who might be very experienced. What would you say to them?
Well, you don't take away. What anybody that comes is an addition. So everybody is an addition, and welcome. We'd be glad to have you and explain it to them.
Mm-hmm. What's the most interesting bird that you've seen at a feeder?
At a feeder?
Yeah.
At a feeder. I don't do the feeder counts, Maryland. But here, I don't know, right now we've got a red-breasted nuthatch that's kind of cool. Out in the country, those owls last year, that was pretty stunning.
Mm-hmm.
But we've had other interesting birds, including eagles, and I've never had a loon.
This bird count. What is the date?
The date is December 17th. It's a Saturday, and we count all day if you can, but we count the number of hours that you count. So let me know at December 17th, Saturday.
And so far, great weather, so come on out, correct?
That's for sure. That's right.
Well, thank you. We will take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please, stay with us.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
Hi, I'm Tim Anderson, the owner of Anytime Fitness, where we make getting healthy affordable and convenient. Anytime Fitness is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We hope you enjoyed learning all about the 12 Kids for Christmas and the Christmas bird count. It's now time for community announcements. The last date for toy drop-off and the collection boxes for Toys for Tots is Tuesday, December 13th. Trinity Lutheran Church of Owatonna is hosting a concert to benefit the Steele County Toys for Tots program on Friday, December 9th. Doors will open for the concert at 6 p.m., with the concert starting promptly at 6:30 p.m. There is no charge to attend the concert. Attendees are encouraged to bring an unwrapped gift for the Steele County Toys for Tots program or make a free will donation. Little Theater of Owatonna announces auditions for its winter comedy Prelude to a Kiss, 6:30 to 8:30 on Monday, December 12th and Tuesday, December 13th. The show features a cast of 14 with roles for 6 to 8 men and roles for 4 to 6 women. Scripts are available by contacting Craig Berg at 507-676-0098 or Mary Butler Frazier at 507-363-2377. Show dates will be February 17th through the 19th and February 24th and 26th. You are invited to Steele County Humane Society's Mary Market, Saturday, December 17th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Owatonna Eagles Club. Santa will be available for pictures. Owatonna winter parking regulations are in effect from November 15th through March 31st. On even-numbered calendar days, park on the even side of the street between 12 a.m. and 12 noon. On odd-numbered calendar days of the week, park on the odd-numbered side of the street between 12 a.m. and 12 noon. Be our guest serving community meals in God's name. Free meals are available each week in Owatonna at the following locations. Tuesday is at St. Joseph's Catholic Church, Wednesday is at Bethel Baptist Church, and Sunday is at Trinity Lutheran Church. So you can enjoy a meal at any one of those locations. Well, we hope you enjoyed the program today, and we hope you'll join us on Monday. We'll be on location visiting Stacy's Place and the Steele County Food Shelf. And until then, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.